Do you ever notice, when you share your pain with someone, the way they comfort sometimes make you feel worse? When you tell your friends you're heartbroken for breakup, they may say things like, "Don't worry, you'll be fine. At least he didn't scam you. I know someone whose boyfriend stole all her money, and actually you're kind of lucky." At first, it might sound reasonable. It's true, there's so many people out there who go through worse. But if comfort comes in the form of comparison, isn't that another kind of hurt? It makes you feel like your pain isn't big enough, like you don't have a right to be so sad, and they silence you. But that's not right. We all deserve to feel sadness, grief, and compassion for ourselves, no matter the scale of this pain. Pain isn't like grades or test scores. Grades can be measured. Answers can be marked right or wrong. But pain, it doesn't work like that. Every single appearance of sadness, heartbreak, and loss is real. Whether someone calls it big or small, heavy and light, it still matters. Think about social media. When someone shares their struggles online, the people online would say, "Come on, at least you live in a nice house. What are you even complaining about?" And there are so many people out there who live worse than you. But pain doesn't need decoration. It doesn't need to be justified by comparison. And when someone starts comforting you with "at least," what they are doing is actually denying your pain. They're adding guilt on top of sadness, even shame. They're making it harder for you to speak out your trauma. Everyone has a different threshold for pain. It depends on different culture, family, environment, and their own stories. Take something else, missing a train. For person A, it's not a big deal. They'll just rearrange pain and move on. For person B, it's overwhelming. They start blaming themselves, replaying everything. Why did I leave earlier? Why did I play better? And until it becomes a complete breakdown. And now, is person B's pain less valid than someone else's pain over, let's say, a big mistake at work? Of course not. And if that happened online, person B would probably be mocked. The people online would say, "You are just too sensitive, and you can handle life." But is that really fair? You don't know their story. You don't know what they've been through, and why this particular trait matters so much. What feels most to you could be someone else's breaking point. And really, if trauma could be compelled, there would be no winner. Because there will always be someone somewhere who has been through worse. Conversations just become endless, tearing open wounds again and again. And someone even fell into the trap of proving their pain is better than others. It gives them a strange sense of superiority, but it doesn't mean they're healed. It just means they're still stuck in the suffering without making peace with it. And that's honestly sad. Pain is pain. It doesn't need to be glorified, it doesn't need to be ranked, and it definitely doesn't need to be compelled. All it needs is to be acknowledged, felt, and allowed to pass through us. Because pain flows, and it doesn't stay forever. So next time, when you want to comfort someone, resist the urge to use "at least." And when you face your own struggles, remember, you don't have to justify your sadness by comparing it to others. And remember, your pain is real, your grief is valid, and your healing is your equal right. And that's all for today. Good day and good night. Kiss here. Bye.